discourse or speeches that are that result in offending or undermining any person or individuals or community are discouraged. And with that, it is now time to hand over the charge to our president. And today our president is not able to join. So guess who has that charge? It is myself again. Apologies for that. As VP Education, I'm officiating as president. And so everyone, welcome once again. And Toastmasters, of course, is a worldwide institution. It is an organization which runs Toastmasters clubs under a unified curriculum around the world. And in Pakistan, there are around 50 clubs as well. The main objective of Toastmasters is to improve the communication and leadership skills of its members. And it does it through two different mediums. The first is the program itself, which consists of the education program called Pathways and its protocols and governing provisions, as well as Robert's Rules of Business. And the second component is the spirit of volunteerism, where members not only enhance their own skills, but they cooperate with one another and continue to enhance each other's skills on a voluntary basis. So we seem to have quite a few guests with us today, but before that, let me take this opportunity once again. Toastmaster Vase, since you have joined, would you like to evaluate a speech? All right. Thank you so much. Mr. Toastmaster, today, surprise, surprise, even before you have taken charge, there's a change in the agenda. And that is that your speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Vase Ahmed. I'll share the details with him. So we seem to have quite a few guests with us today, and I'll ask them to introduce themselves. We have Mr. Bilal Javed. Bilal, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Hope you are doing fine and enjoying the weather. My name is Bilal, and I am an assistant media manager in a multinational advertising agency. And I came to know about this Toastmasters through a colleague. And I have been to Toastmasters at PACC once. So it was a nice experience. So now this is my second time. Let's hope for the best. Thank you.
Great, Bilal sir. Thank you so much for joining. We have Mr. Azim. Please introduce yourself. Mr. Azim, are you there?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, sir. This is Azim. I'm working in SIN Technical Education Training Authority as a junior clerk. So I'm very thankful to Talha bin Hamid Saab. They are invited me on Toastmaster Club as a guest. Still, I am listening 2 and 3 sessions. They are very helpful for me, and I will register in future, inshallah. Coming next week, sorry. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We have Asif Sinan with us. Asif, please introduce yourself.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asif Sinan, and I'm new here. And this is my first session, and I'm just observing how and what to do. And this is it.
Uh, can everyone hear Asif? Well, no, right? Asif, your voice is a little too low.
Yes,
Uh,
it's little low.
yeah,
Okay, can you hear me now? Hello.
yeah, much better, much better, much better.
Okay. Okay, my name is Asif Sinan, and today is my first session, and I'm just here to observe and learn and new things from you guys, and hope for the best. Thank you. In fact, I was looking forward to come to the PACC, but
Yeah,
unfortunately the weather. But inshallah next time.
yeah, inshallah. So we were supposed to meet there at the PACC as well, but due to the weather, we had to make some change. But inshallah, we take next time. We have Mr. Zishan Arif. Zishan, please introduce yourself for those who don't know you.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. This is Zishan. I am a member of Zen Iraq Toastmasters Club. I live and work in Baghdad, Iraq. This is my second session that I'm attending at Karachi Toastmasters Club. And inshallah, very soon, I'll probably, with the help of Mr. Talha, book a slot to deliver a speech here as well. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Great, great Toastmaster Zishan. We are looking forward to that. And all right. Uh, we have DTM Sajfit. He's also technically a guest, but everybody knows him. So welcome DTM Saj. Great to have you. And now finally, incredibly at long last, it is time to hand over to our Toastmaster of the day. So he's someone very special. He has been a Toastmaster for years. Not only he has been an active member of Toastmasters in Karachi as a member of Karachi Toastmasters Club. He has been part of our club executive committee as well. But most importantly, he has been instrumental in establishing the Toastmasters community in an entirely new place, which is Madagascar. So, everyone, please welcome Toastmaster Kareem Meghan.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good evening to everyone. Hope everybody is fine. It's been a long time to be back in Karachi Toastmasters. I hope you can hear me well, everyone. Okay, perfect. So it's always, this is like my home KTC. That I started my Toastmaster journey with Karachi Toastmasters Club. And I've made a promise to myself that, being committed to being a Toastmaster community, this club membership is always the $60 in the site. So this is always, one of the renewals I never think twice. That's why, because, that's like my parents' home. That's my family. And I'm coming back to the family after a long time. So today, clouds, heat, and surprise saw lots of videos. Wow. And it's such a devastating videos which I saw from Karachi. I was being there for some medical reason recently. And then, I was telling my son that, the streets looks nice in some areas and some areas are really developed. Some areas are still the same, but Karachi is Karachi. But today when I saw the videos, the first reaction was that, are we living near to a riverside? So that kind of floods we saw. First thing to start, I just want this group to ask you that, who had the worst experience in yesterday?
Well, I was stuck. I was stuck on the roads for 4 hours, but I'm not sure whether it was the worst or not. It was
Okay.
that bad.
And who was driving in the river? Like I saw a video that, the steering is and the water level is like this.
I had the honor. It
You had the
was
honor.
it was extremely dangerous. One of the most dangerous things I have went through in my life. One of the most dangerous.
Yeah. Now this is when I go back to this kind of issues with any city, the experiences are there, that there are worst experiences. But rain's supposed to be it's supposed to be fun, yes? So maybe there is someone in this group that really enjoyed the rain yesterday. TM Tehsin enjoyed it. TM. So can you share your experience? How you enjoyed the rain?
Actually, I was home and I have a very big terrace and a very big garden there. So it was such a beautiful non-stop rain experience for more than 7 hours, which we see rare in Karachi. And every tree and every single piece of grass has got a great bath and it's looking so lovely. I was sitting there for hours and it was beautiful. Being here in Karachi, it is a very rare scene.
That's amazing that such a contrasting views from such I think majority of the people who were stuck in traffic yesterday, because I was talking to my mother and some of my cousins, they reach at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning because of they are stuck in the traffic. But on the other side, I know some people had real fun also, where they were staying at home, they were looking at the rain. It's a contrasting view. No judgment. We are all very respectful to the people who lost their lives yesterday also. We heard. I think that, my prayers for all of them, that, their souls may rest in eternal peace. But definitely their families also for patience, and the people who enjoyed it, that, you will have this time again. And hopefully Karachi will be a city which is beautiful in rain. Inshallah, very soon. So Toastmaster meeting today, as you know that any Toastmaster meeting, uh, we have three sections. One is the speech section, another is table topics, and the breakfast will be in the end, which will be in the evening. So probably an evening supper, that will be our evaluation. And I'll be looking forward for that section, especially because when we get the evaluation, we remember this commitment with Toastmasters that whatever we are speaking, nobody is judging us. We are being evaluated and we are being given feedback to improve ourselves. And that's why we are here, that we are here to present ourselves, to share our ideas, to be a leader, and we have been evaluated and we'll get the feedback. So I have a team of fantastic Toastmasters who will be helping me to run this meeting today. Let me call the role players and let them come and explain their roles. So I have a grammarian, TM Omar Khayyam. If you can share your role to the group, if he is here.
Yes, I am available. I will be performing the duty of grammarian. The word of the day, which has been decided, is deeply dated. I will be looking for grammatical mistakes and recording them, and at the end of the speech sessions, I will be presenting my report. An example of how to use the word deeply dated, you can use it as the apathy of people of Karachi has resulted in the deeply dated infrastructure of Karachi. You can say the synonym of the word deeply dated is Karachiites. Please free to use it. Thank you.
I love the fantastic sarcasm there, but I still wants to know the exact meaning of this word. And I think that, if it will be nice to write it in the chat group also, the synonym and how to use this word.
Poor,
Poor.
some
Okay.
poor,
Okay.
bad, inadequate.
Okay. Inadequate, poor. That's okay. That sounds okay.
Please remember the synonym. I will be counting it as the actual word.
Accepted, sir. Okay. So our next team player is our timer. Always DTM Tala bin Hamid.
Thank you so much. Yes, it's so good to do the timer every time because no one else takes this role. So, so as the timer, I'll be showing the timing cards for every segment in the meeting. In Toastmasters, every segment is timed, and for example, if a speech is for 5 to 7 minutes, I'll be showing the green card at 5, yellow at 6, and red at 7. And it is, especially in this online setting, it is solely the speaker's duty to make sure they see the timing cards. If they don't, let us know so that we can spotlight or highlight them. What I mean to say is that if you get disqualified due to the fact that you could not see the timing cards, there's no legal binding liability on the club. For table topics, it will be 1, 1.5, and 2. For evaluations, it's 2, 2.5, and 3. And as every time you see the red, that means you have 31 seconds to wind up your presentation. Otherwise, you'll be disqualified from being voted upon. And Toastmaster Kareem, I also ended up being the vote counter. So can I also introduce that role?
Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
So during 4 different times in the meeting, you'll be asked to vote. You'll be asked to vote for the best speaker, best evaluator, best major role player, and best table topic speaker. The poll will be conducted through either a Zoom poll or a Google form, and the link will be floated in the chat box. So whoever qualifies is eligible for being voted upon. And as vote counter, I won't be able to vote myself unless there's a tie. So with that, over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, DTM. So let's move to the other team player, TM Arfa. She's our listener today. TM Arfa, if you can explain your role, please.
Actually, Toastmaster Kareem, she could not join, so perhaps move forward.
Okay, no problem. So next we have our joke master, and I can see there is a consistency in years. So we have the TM Hiba Rais Khan. I will count her DTM.
Yeah. Sorry, Kareem, could you also please introduce the R counter before that?
Okay, no problem, sir. R counter TM Mohammad Asif, and then we can go to the joke master. So your mic is not working, seems, sir.
Yeah, we cannot hear you, actually.
His name is showing Asif Malik.
Yes, he's Toastmaster Asif Malik.
Mohammad Asif, okay. Yes. We heard you briefly.
Yeah, we heard you now. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, team. The role of the age counter means that I will be looking for the unnecessary filler words. So during this speeches, so we identify if there is any words during this.
Okay, I think you need to check your mic, TM Asif. I think we were not able to hear it properly. But just to explain you, the R counter will be, counting your so repeated words, and he will give his report at the end of the meeting. So DTM Hiba Rais Khan.
Unmute, please.
Unmute yourself. Yeah.
How do you find Will Smith in the snow? How do you find Will Smith in the snow? You follow his footprints.
Wow.
Fresh prints. How do lumberjacks keep a how do lumberjacks keep a track of how many trees they've cut? How do lumberjacks keep a track of how many trees they've cut? They keep a log. Okay, thank you.
Wow. See, the common thing is not remembered by us. Let's move to our section number 1, which is prepared speeches. Before going there, let's form the theme. Again, there is a question for you, but I want a very answer that, a person who finds a situation which is really bad and find an opportunity in that bad situation. So imagine you were in yesterday's rain and you had an umbrella, but you forget to bring your umbrella at the office, and now you are in rain without an umbrella. So what you will do? How you will survive? Anybody?
I would like to point out and contribute if you will allow. Can I go ahead?
Yes, but I think somebody else mic is open, so we can close it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Kayam sir.
With regard to yesterday, umbrella was not a problem, but saving your own life was, at least for me. When the car, my wife offered me an umbrella, I just disregarded it in the morning. And when I was coming back from the office, the water was till half of my car, and I pray to God that my engine does not ceases so that I can keep moving forward. So probably I don't think you are in Karachi, so you are a little light-hearted on the situation. But the situation yesterday was extremely dire. No city in Pakistan, Lahore, Karachi, Quetta, Peshawar, Rawalpindi, I assure you, is not like that. I've been all except for Quetta. To my humble opinion, and I am a little agitated because it is only because of God that I am speaking today. Otherwise, all things were done for me. And Karachi is not a city, it is a village which has a lot of skyscrapers. I will end with that. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Kayam sir. And I think that, if you find an opportunity, I'm a very positive person. I will say that, you are alive and you came home. That's a big blessing, I think. But just on a light note, with all due respect to everybody who was stuck in rain, when I talked about umbrella, that was a kind of a joke. Somebody lost his umbrella and he was not, he was in the rain. So somebody asked him that, what you did. He said, I start dancing. So why you start dancing? So that at least my dance can become more dramatic. I don't know if you understand that. That was his response. So let's move to our first section with the speech section. And, we have a very special speaker, DTM Irfan Farooqi. I heard him a lot in past, and I'm really looking forward for his speech. But also there is a very important thing that he will be evaluated by TM Imran Rana according to the agenda or no?
Yeah, obviously, agenda is just an afterthought, So,
Okay.
So now that has changed too, and now Toastmaster Silla will be evaluating.
Okay, Toastmaster Silla, if you can explain the DTM's speech and project details. Over to
Give
you.
me a minute. Yes, give me a minute, please. Good evening, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. I'm feeling privileged to evaluate the speech of DTM Irfan Farooqi, and his speech is from level 2, presentation mastery, project 1, and the speech title is Let's Talk. Give me a minute. Let me open his speech details. Okay, the purpose of the speech is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify their primary styles, And the purpose of the speech for the member to share the impact of the style on others. So DTM Irfan Farooqi, your speech is Let's Talk. DTM Irfan Farooqi, wish you all the best. Stage is yours.
How many of you have already gone through this level project, which is level 2, project 1, where you have to evaluate your speaking style, your communication style? Can you virtual or raise your virtual or physical hand? Oh, yes, I see so many. Yeah, a seasoned club and a lot of people there. When I studied this topic, and I studied previously as well, the good thing about this project is that there is an evaluation system, a survey system, where you have to reply 12 questions, and based upon those 12 questions, the artificial intelligence tells us what is our communication style. This time, when I went through the test, I got a 7 out of 12 score, indicating that my style is supportive. And over a period of time, let me share one thing with you. This has never been a system of communication throughout my life. This was never the basic system from start of my life. Let me share a few things from my past that have brought me to here. Most of us who live in countries like Pakistan, who have brought up in countries like Pakistan, the most important thing from the childhood till our adolescence, we are told and guided, do this, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. And these do's and don'ts from family, parents, elder brothers and sisters, teachers, all authoritative people, when they tell us you should not do it or you should do it, as a result, we develop a personality where we are not very confident, where we cannot communicate properly, where we are hesitant, where we are not outgoing. I remember when I was a child, somebody asked me, what's your name? It was Dr. Anwar Sajjad, a famous TV writer, playwright, MBBS doctor. And he asked me, what's your name? And I said, my name is Irfan Rashid Farooqi. And he said, you're so small. I would be 5 or 6 years of age. He said, you're so small. Why your name is so big? And I said, I will grow. Should I change my name when I grow? My name will remain the same. I will grow. From this level of confidence, talking to a very known person, senior aged person, over a period of time, I became a person who was always hesitant talking to people, who was never a person who can easily sit in communities, talk to people. The communication styles that I have learned from Toastmasters, it says that there are 4 types of communications. Direct communication. These are the people who straight away come to the point, who believe in facts and figures, and who do not talk, they don't beat about the bush. Straight away, talk to people, come to the point. Then there are other people, for instance, there is another group which is called analytical people. These analytical people, they try to analyze things, find goods and bads, talk about facts and figures, and then based upon those, they form some opinion and they communicate on these bases. Third are the initiating type. These are outgoing people, like love to spend time with communities, discuss with others, talk to people. And fourth is obviously, which I have come, supportive, helpful to others. They try to be slow, but thinking, trying to cooperate with others, trying to sympathize with others. But that is what this type of personality is. So from childhood, when I grew a little older, I said I should not be that shy person. I should not be an introvert person. I have to resist. What happened? I developed a critical thinking mindset. I thought it is very easy to criticize everybody. And I became a critic person. I developed a personality that was based upon analytical concepts. Whenever I was talking to people, I was pointing out their errors. Whenever there was a meeting, company meeting, group meeting, I was pointing out, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. And then I got the opportunity to be connected with Toastmasters. From here, I learned that criticizing people is very easy. Negativity is always everywhere. People make mistakes. It is very easy to point out this is wrong, this is wrong. The real thing is look at the positivity. And from there, a great development has taken place into me. My communication style has transformed from critical to supportive. Probably there was a supportive person hidden into me that was burdened under the pressure of society. And when I realized the real person came out, and thank you, Toastmasters, for developing and polishing that type of personality. Today, when I look at myself, again, I would say I'm not an initiating person. I cannot start communications directly. I'm a little hesitant. I am not a direct person. I don't believe in straightforward talk. I have forbidden myself from being an analytical person. I'm a supportive person. But in other terms, when I deal with people, I try to find out, and I have said that when I have to talk to finance people, accounts people, be direct. When you're talking to engineers, be analytical, but generally be a positive person, which is a supportive person. Let's move forward. Let's improve ourselves with the help of Toastmasters. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, DTM Irfan. Loved your speech. And let me close the speaker at other side also. Yeah. Loved your speech and the way you started, and I love the sentence when you said that Toastmaster changed you to become supportive, to find critic is very easy, criticism is very easy, but to find support mechanism, that needs courage, that needs real courage. It's always a pleasure, DTM Irfan. Let's move to our next speech. It's TM Tehseen Fatima, and she will be evaluated by none other than DTM Talha bin Hamid. Sir, if you can share the project details.
Yes, thank you so much. Just a second. All right, so Toastmaster Tehseen Fatma is attempting the project from level 2 of our second path, engaging humor. The purpose of this project is to begin developing a collection of humor stories and to present a speech that includes humor. The member completing this project is working to add humor to his speech, anecdotes, and stories. Everyone, please put your hands together for Toastmaster Tehseen Fatima. Umbrella, sorry, you need a speedboat. Umbrella, sorry, you need a speedboat. Toastmaster Tehseen Fatima.
Thank you. I believe you are the timer, right? Okay, cool. So I cannot give the speech by standing because my laptop doesn't support that much sound. This is a disclaimer for the speech evaluator. Let's start right now. Okay. Fellow Toastmasters and fearless survivors of Karachi's monsoons. Quick question. How many of you carried an umbrella today after yesterday's Venus edition?
Me.
No use. What you need is a speed boat. In Karachi, rain doesn't fall. It's a rainfall on your Wi-Fi, on your electricity, and on your last nerve. At some point, you even need a GPS to find your own front door. On a serious note, torrential rains, weaken Karachi's dilapidated buildings and roads, raising safety concerns. That's the truth. Last August, dark clouds gathered, and like a true Karachiite, I got in such a romantic mode. Wah, barsat. And I was like, wow. I was leaving from work, and then and it was like a flashed something coming from the sky, as if the angels are taking selfies for their Instagram handle. Maybe they have one, we never know. Technology has gone so advanced these days. So I just wrap up my stuff and I looked at my DGM and said, boss, it's raining. I'm leaving. Bye. And he gave me very tough looks and muttered, crap roads. Bye. In my heart, I actually thought, once a Sadu is always a Sadu. Anyways, let's move ahead. It was like something coming in from my inside. Okay, this is Suhana Safar or Ye Mausam Hasi. It was something like that I was internally feeling. After an hour of struggle for getting an Uber ride, I found a rickshaw. Finally arrived at the location. I was so excited. Cool breeze, Suhana Safar, Haseen Mausam. But as we reached to the Shara Festival, the honeymoon turned into a panic. Bikes were swimming. Bikers were swimming behind their bikes. And right in the middle of this chaos, my driver said, बाजी एक मिनट मैं पकोड़े लेकर आया. And before even I could have reacted, he was gone. Swimming across the road, battling against the waves and buying pakoras and returning half drowned but fully excited. I don't know they were deep fried or the deep boiled pakoras, but he was so excited about them. Suddenly, every car started honking, da, 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 da. Honestly, it sounded less like traffic and more like a national honk festival. Then came another twist. The driver dropped his phone in the water. Of course, in the pakoda ride. Without hesitation, he jumped into the flood to find it completely unbothered by the orchestra of the honk, which has caused by himself. And meanwhile, I was stuck, wondering, should I step down and drown or wait, hoping that he will return from his Titanic adventure, or what. But I was there. Within an hour, Share Faisal has transformed into an Indus River. Cars? Ha, ha, ha. Cars were no longer parked, they were docked. Rickshaws floated proudly, rebranded as Rickshaw Marine Service. Even the goats stared at me as if they were saying, Bhai, you should have booked a camel ride. Makes sense. And the stray cats, they looked so offended. We asked for milk, not scuba diving course. After participating in this unannounced national swimming festival and the fearless rickshaw ride, I reached home only in 4.5 hours. Only. As I opened the door, water dripping everywhere, and poof, no power. At that moment, I realized Karachi isn't just a city, it's a reality show itself. Most awaited reality show than the Big Boss. Rain is one thing, but Karachi plus rain plus power cutoff plus no Wi-Fi plus dead mobile signals plus dilapidated infrastructure. That's a survival course designed by the Mother Nature. So I lit the candle and whispered, all is well, all is well, all is well. It's okay, it's okay. I'm a Karachiite, it's okay. You know what, my fellow Toastmasters? What I learned in Karachi, never ask how heavy will be the rain. Instead, ask how deep it will be. What do you say about it? Do you still need an umbrella or a speedboat? Leaving this to yourself. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Thank you.
I think that's called how to do a map of everything. Thank you for this beautiful mapping, TM Tassim, and loved it, enjoyed it, because I was just seeing myself swimming in that pond. Okay, let's move to the third speech, and it's myself, I think. So who is evaluating me?
Toastmaster Wasim.
TM Wasi Ahmed? Okay, over to you, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Today, Toastmaster Karim Meghani would be delivering his speech from Pathway Team Collaboration Level 4, Motivating Others. The objective of his speech is, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice the skills needed to motivate team members through the completion of a project. The purpose of this speech is for the member to share some aspect of his or her experience motivating team members through the completion of a project. I don't have the title, but timer note the timing is from 5 to 7 minutes. Toastmaster Karim Meghani, you have the stage.
Thank you, TM Wasi Ahmed. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
How many of you sitting in this table today ever seen a spark become a fire? How many of you seen that a small thing, a flower, when it is little and it grows to become a big rose? Everything starts with small, then eventually it glows, it becomes something. Toastmaster of the day, dear Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I'm talking today about a journey. When we are talking about teams in any organization or anywhere, 2+ people, a team, it grows with little and then it flourishes. In Toastmasters also, we served in different leadership positions. And when we served in different leadership positions, we are little, a 6 to 7-person group, and then it flourished with more members. And one of the targets to flourish this club to become a successful club in the international arena. 2024, June, the elections of the first Toastmaster Club of Madagascar, I was selected as president of the first Toastmaster Club of Madagascar. It was a great honor. I was unanimously chosen by the whole group of Toastmasters. When I accepted this position, I didn't have that idea that how this club is going through, what are the challenges the club is going through. As a member, we make speeches, we attend meetings, we come every Saturday and we enjoy. But at the background, there is a team who is trying to grow, is trying to flourish, is trying to satisfy all the members of this club. So at the first executive meeting of the club, of First Toastmaster Club of Madagascar, what were the challenges I faced? The first thing came, the club finances were this, zero. Now zero means there is no venue because none of the venues can be financed with a zero. If the people sitting in this area, if they are served as a leaders, they know what I'm talking about. The second challenge came that members are leaving the club. Some members are delivering speeches, fantastic, but there are very little numbers of members. Maximum members are not delivering speeches. They are coming to these meetings, but they are not delivering their projects. How to move forward? Motivation was going really low. As a president, as a leader, at that time, my head start thinking that what is this? I thought it will be a lovely journey. I become president unanimously. All the members selected me. And when I came, finance is zero. There is all over the things. The members are leaving. There are no renewals. What to do? What to do? But as a leader, one thing which I remember is to motivate my team. I have that 6 to 7 people sitting at that table that I can motivate. I ask them, August is coming. Finance problem will be solved. At least these 8, 9 people will renew. Let's put some additional fees with the $60 and let's get some finances so we can finance a venue. Let the member participate little of this executive committee, and we can continue to have a fantastic venue. So the members will be attracted to come to our meetings. Problem solved. Now, how to bring new members, new renewals? One suggestion came to my mind. Let's do an open house. Let's invite all Madagascar clubs to our open house. At a wonderful 5-star hotel, we executive committee will share some money and we will have a fantastic room. We will present to the world Toastmaster and let's see what happens. The team was excited, but everybody was apprehensive also. Can we survive? Can we deliver? I told them, let's work together. We have 1 month to prepare. Let's have a fantastic open house. Everybody took little responsibilities, logistics and everything. And one thing I took over was to have a panel discussion, to have a senior most Toastmasters of Madagascar with me live on that open house. When I did this panel discussion, my objective was people to listen to the senior leadership and understand about Toastmasters. We had like a 30-minute panel discussion and 30 minutes question and answer in that open house. And ladies and gentlemen, the result was, after the panel discussion, I stand up and I ask the audience, how many of you want to join our club? And we had 15 new members that day. Now, this sounds very unrealistic to a lot of people who are being in Toastmaster journey, but I was able to achieve this. Now, what I want to say, if you have a team and if you have a vision, you can motivate them. You need to understand the vision. You need to understand the direction and just keep moving forward. My leadership role was only to motivate that all the group in July to have an open house in August. Alhamdulillah, I had a very successful 1 year, but still a lot of work need to be done. And my team is still connected with me in the area level. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. So that was one speech about a Toastmaster journey. Let's move to a very interesting second section, which is table topics. And definitely I will ask the table topic master to bring the voices which didn't speak till now. So let's, our table topic is the same like agenda DTM or it's changed now?
That's a good one. You making sure that agenda has not changed. Yeah, fortunately, it's the same person.
It's the same.
TM Karim, aren't you going to ask for the prepared speakers time qualification?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is something we are not doing in Madagascar. So let me ask that. Let me ask the time qualification and also the vote counter. I think for the speech also, let's the member vote for it also.
Yeah, all three narrowly qualified. So
Narrowly
I'm
qualified.
floating a poll. Everyone, please rate your favorite speaker. You can move ahead in the meantime.
So let's move forward.
Okay, fellow Toastmasters, as the table topic master, I constructed a few situations and So here it goes. The first speaker would be TM Babar Ali. Could you please unmute yourself and video, show the video as well?
Yes, I done.
Okay. Okay. So the first situation for you is we recently experienced quite a lot of rain as a surprise. What kind of snacks do you enjoy in such a weather and why? Please use word of the day. Should I repeat it?
Yeah, you can repeat it.
Okay. We recently experienced quite a lot of rain. As a surprise. What kind of snacks do you enjoy in such a weather and why? Please use word of the day, dilapidated.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Toastmasters and the guests. So yesterday we passed through a surprise rain, and yes, as usual, we do have pakoras during the rain, but it was so surprise, and we all was underway working, and it took time for me to reach back home and look after for the children, take them from the schools and everything. And once we settle down, the good thing happens that meanwhile we were thinking about the pakoras, because it's a tradition in Pakistan where during the rain we prefer to eat pakoras and fried things. So it started coming from the neighbors. So the first thing came was fish pakora, and then the second came with this like a spaghetti something. So we enjoyed that, and until we have like few more things come from the neighbors. So we couldn't make pakoras thing, but we enjoyed things from the neighbors, and then we made some fried things in the evening to enjoy for the raining. But meanwhile, the electricity gone and things happening. So we were in the middle of enjoying and in 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 stress as well because of the rain. Because no electricity in the all over city, and still I am facing the low voltage at home. But we did that. Yes, it rain at the part of raining. Yes, we enjoyed rain, and then we enjoyed food which we do usually make during the rain. Over to table topic master.
Okay.
Unmute yourself, Eba.
You're muted.
Sorry, yes.
Sorry?
PM Zishan Arif, can you please unmute yourself and switch on your video?
Zishan is not online. Perhaps you can ask our old friend Mariam Aftab, who is online.
Okay. So, guest Mariam Aftab Kidwai, could you please unmute yourself and switch on the video, your video?
I can unmute myself, but as far as video is concerned, I don't want to switch it on right now.
Okay.
I'm just walking.
Okay. The weather of Karachi has always been unpredictable and sometimes unbearable. Any comments upon it? Please use word of the day.
And that is?
Dilapidated.
So,
should I give you the meaning as well?
Yeah, please.
Okay, wait a minute.
Dilapidated means in bad condition, destroyed.
Ah, that's the weather. So, thank you so much, Table Topic Master. Yes, indeed. The weather of Karachi is unpredictable, unexpected, just like the politics, though we cannot talk about it. But yes, it is. Though I'm not in Karachi, but trust me, when I was reading all the comments in my family group, I really got panic and I called everyone. I texted everyone, where are you? Was it not informed before? Why did you went out? But I have been lived in Karachi for so long, almost. So, but this is the daily story. Once they said there is going to rain heavily, nothing happens. When they say it's going to be drizzle, a little bit rain is there. When it's nothing, it's heavy. That's the problem, I guess. I don't know what is wrong with this weather forecast and the original weather. I think they have a daughter-in-law relationship, but that's how it's always been. I have no comments because we all have been witnessing and we have been bearing it with so long, and we are going through with this condition for so long that comments doesn't matter anymore. We all are living it. It's the scene, is the scenario, is the situation now. So it's all the compliment to the people who have rescued themselves, who have helped others. That's the most important thing. And I think the more than comments, I think it's a compliment that should go to the public. Thank you so much.
Okay, now for the third speaker. That is guest Asif. Are you there, Asif Sinnan? Guest Asif Sinnan, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
and
ma'am.
switch on the video if you do not have any issues?
Yes.
Okay. So for you, I have the situation. Summertime in Karachi is always a torture for the adults. Summertime in Karachi is always a torture for the adults, but for youngsters and children, it means summer holidays. Any fond memories you have when you were a student/child? Please use word of the day.
Right. Right.
Should I
Yes, please.
should I say it again? The situation?
Yes.
Okay.
No, not the situation, not the situation.
Okay, okay, okay. Please use word of the day. This virtual stage is yours.
Thank you. Okay. The summer is like always good used to be good for everyone, and before all the like, I don't know, it's the right word to say, the global warming thing here. It wasn't that bad before that, but because I'm always in the Karachi, and I used to see lots of trees around me when I was kid. But the progress goes on and goes, and more and more apartments coming here, and people are not thinking about the trees anymore, and they just cut all the planting here in Karachi. And I don't know why, but so I guess maybe 10 years back, there's a first heat wave in Karachi. and it was a Ramadan, and it was the first time I felt this is the serious issue, because 3,000 people, mostly the senior citizens, were died in Karachi, and I was very worried about my parents for that time, and sorry, this is all I can say right now because it's new for me. I was not prepared for this.
Moving on to the fourth speaker. That is guest Bilal Javed. Could you please unmute yourself and switch on your video? Guest Bilal Javed, are you there? Okay, I'll move on to the next person. Guest Husnain, are you there?
No, that is not online.
Okay, okay. And now there's this person whose name is Samsung SMA045F. Could you please unmute yourself and switch on your video?
We have a guest, Azim. He may be Mr. Azim.
Okay. Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
guest Azim, could you switch on your video?
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you a situation. Monsoon weather brings with it clouds. Monsoon weather brings with it clouds and a lot of surprises. Do you enjoy such kind of a weather or not? Please use word of the day.
Yes, absolutely, we are enjoying, and we are surprised when we are accepted. The raining is not too long, but it's still क्या कहते हैं उसे, बरस रही है थोड़ी थोड़ी देर बाद, तो I will enjoy it definitely. And but same thing, there is a lot of water in the street, so definitely when I left the office in my home, so I have a lot of difficulties faced in the street. So I will back again to my office and I will stay there. So I will stay on whole night. So today I will back to my home.
Are you done?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now, since okay, can we have DTM Tala? Is this person Team Asif Malik a member or not?
Yes, yes, he's a member.
Okay, I'll ask him to come on the virtual stage. So, Toastmaster Asif, can you unmute yourself?
Am I audible to you right now?
Sorry, what?
Yes, yes.
Yes, I am here. So you
Okay.
can
I'm so
create
sorry.
a scenario for me.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay.
It's okay.
Globalization and environmental challenge. Sorry, globalization and environmental changes have tremendously affected Pakistan over the years. Globalization and environmental changes have tremendously affected Pakistan over the years, and its citizens have been negatively affected. Describe the changes that you have felt over the years. Please use word of the day. Dilapidated.
Okay, thank you. Yes, sir, I'm agree with it that as we know that although Pakistan is not one of the largest global emission producers, because it has a very small part on the carbon emissions. But when we look into these disasters due to the climate change and globalization, so Pakistan is the most affected country in the world. And if you look at the past 10 to 15 years, so we have horrible kind of disasters. Sometimes we are facing the floods in the different parts of the Pakistan, and there's sometimes there are similar kind of incidents as we have seen in the Bonaire KPK these days, and Gilgit-Baltistan these days. So uh, Pakistan is the most affected country in this. And the other major reason is the dilapidated infrastructure we have. So it makes the situation more worse. So the these two factors make it horrible for the citizens living in Pakistan in the different regions, especially alongside the rivers and the northern part of the country. Uh, so we need to focus on. Uh, Unfortunately, the government is not focusing on it. So we have a long term. We should have a long term planning on this. So after the long term planning uh, to mitigate this, uh, only doing this we can um, avoid these kind of situations, or you can say that reduce the effects of these incidents in the future. Thank you.
Okay. DTM Tala, do we have time for one more speaker?
I think we can end the session now.
Okay. So, timer, are all the table topic speakers qualified?
Yes, they are. I am floating the poll. Everyone, please vote.
Okay, so now I hand over charge to the Toastmaster of the evening, TM Kareem. Toastmaster Kareem. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, TM Ibarais. It was, I think it created the situation really in a way, in a depressing way. Yeah. I really felt that, the situation looks really depressing. The responses and others are, but my prayers are with Karachi and all the other people there. Okay. So is it the results or is it the polls?
You have the results because you're a co-host as well.
Okay.
But my power is up. So please
Okay.
note the result down in case I'm not there to announce.
Oh, okay. I just closed the window. Can you send me the shared screen, please? Okay. So
But
now
perhaps
let's
Imran
have
can see it.
okay. Now let's have the most interesting session of this evening. That is the general evaluation. Let's learn that what we did right, what we did wrong. Let's have the general evaluator, TM Sila Hamid. TM Sila, if you're there.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, you are.
Okay, good evening. Just like rain makes everything fresh, evaluation helps us see clearly and improve. I thank all the role holders for their thoughtful input and dedicatedly they perform their roles, and our speakers for their wonderful speeches that truly touched our hearts. Now let's move into our evaluation segment. And for that, let me start with the first speaker. And our first speaker was, yes, Vijayantala, are you saying something?
Yeah, sorry for the constant interruptions, everyone. Uh, Actually, I was requesting to go first as the evaluator because my power can go at any moment. So that is possible.
Sorry, I missed it. What did you say?
I was requesting to have my turn as evaluator first,
Okay,
since
sure.
my power can go at any moment.
Okay, okay. So let's welcome our um, each evaluator for Toastmaster Tesleen Fatma, our second evaluator who is discerning judge of details. So let's hear from DTM Talha bin Hamid about the evaluation of Toastmaster Tesleen Fatma's speech.
Thank you. Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Engaging humor. Umbrella, sorry, you need a speed. The very title was attention grabbing, and Toastmaster Tessie successfully employed the technique where when you have a clever or catchy title, you also uh, start have an opportunity to start communicating with your audience even before you say a word. So congratulations on that. You started with humor, sarcasm. Uh, you had great expression, vocal and facial. The story was gripping. You used even a song which was perfect for the occasion, although in Urdu, but still. Um, Perfect blend of comedy and tragedy. You were alternating between tragic scenes, and then the best part was that the tragedy was being projected on behalf of others, the people that you were seeing in trouble throughout your journey. And the comedy was coming from your side. So never once did you ever make fun of anyone in trouble. You only made fun of yourself. And that is something that great humor is born out of. The best kind of humor is self deprecating humor. You use good descriptive language such as Titanic Adventure, Dilapidated, Orchestra of Noise, Rickshaw Marine Service, National Swimming Festival. I love the penchant for exaggeration and your very vivid imagery, because yes, we passed through it all ourselves yesterday. Perhaps that also helped, but you welcomed us back uh, onto that condition where we were trapped on Shara Faisal. It took us hours to get out of there, and you took us right back. So I don't know whether to thank you for that or not. A few improvement areas. The first is the transition to the nightmarish scenario could have been more dramatic. And that is my one improvement area for your entire speech. No, I won't knock you for not standing up. Standing up or not standing up has nothing to do with the speech. Uh, yes, in some cases, standing up might be helpful, but not in this particular case. Uh, it could have been more exaggerated. And you had very long pauses during the second half of the speech, which broke the flow for me. You had a super flow during the first half, but second half, perhaps those pauses were deliberate. I might be missing something, but that also took you dangerously close to the timing disqualification. Um, you had the potential for more exaggerated comparisons. Now, this is not an improvement area, it's more of a wish list, such as you could have compared, because every time I see such a scenario where the power is out and, the dogs are barking on the street, I think of a zombie apocalypse. So perhaps something more dramatic. So ending punchline also lacked a little versus the less speech. So my message to you would be just to invest yourself more fully, be more dramatic, even more dramatic, and buy your story and be careful to finish it on a high note. Otherwise, absolutely amazing speech. Over to you, Journal Event.
Wonderful, very thoughtful and very deep, detailed evaluation given by DTM Talha bin Hamid. And now let's move on to the next evaluator, and the evaluator is none other than myself, Toastmaster Sila Hamid, and I'll be evaluating the speech of DTM Irfan Farooqi, and his speech is "Let's Talk." DTM Irfan Farooqi, your speech, "Let's Talk," started with a question. How many of you gone through this project where you have to, this project of presentation mastery, where you have to evaluate your speaking style? You have wonderfully evaluated, given the detail about all the communication style, direct, analytical, supportive, and all the four communication style, and a story that many of us can relate to when growing up with so many do's and don'ts that we become unsure and we become hesitate and less confident. That is a story of each and every one's of us. And I like the story you shared about Dr. Anwar Sajjad asking your name, what's your name? And brilliantly, smartly, you answered that my name is Irfan Rashid Farooqi. And so he said that your name is so big, but you're so small. And how beautifully you answered that if you would change your name when you grow up. So that was the smartness through childhood we can see, mashallah. And that made your speech very, very real and touchy. I also liked how you showed your journey from being critical to becoming supportive through Toastmasters. That is again that is the story of all the Toastmasters. That is how most of us has come and joined Toastmasters. That is interrelated. Your speech had good body gestures, body language. Your speech had the opening. You hooked the audience with a question and the anecdotes also. Your story had step by step childhood, your name story, then critical, and then learning from by becoming a supportive style you have adopted. So brilliantly done, excellently executed. You played really well. Execution was wonderful. I really liked it. It really touched me. And most of the Toastmasters must have, the same stories. The area of improvement, as everyone needs it. So I just need your little bit vocal variety when the Dr. Sajjad asked you a question. So there must be some kind of a vocal variety. Other than that, marvelous. I would like to add one shade. लहजे में अगर रस हो तो दो बोल बहुत है इंसान को रहती है मोहब्बत की जुबान याद Words may fade, but the love is the language that heart never forget. Your speech had all the components that can truly touch the hearts of many. So best of luck for your future speeches. Thank you so much. Okay, so now as I am the judge and evaluator, I cannot stop here. So now let's move on to our third evaluator. Our third evaluator is none other than Toastmaster Vase, and he is undoubtedly a beacon of encouragement. He supports, he smiles, and he encourages every junior whoever joins. So let's invite Toastmaster Vase Ahmed to share, to evaluate the speech of may I know the name? I am forgetting the name of Modi. Megani sir. Okay, Toastmaster Megani. I'm forgetting the first name. Okay, over to you, Toastmaster Vase.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Have you seen spark turn into fire? Just now. Toastmaster Kareem Negani, you sparked the curiosity in us and you turned into an enraging fire which made us to follow it. We couldn't expect less from a seasoned Toastmaster like you. You started strong with the questions. Have you seen spark turn into fire, or have you seen a bird turned into a flower, or blossom into a flower, more accurately. Other thing that I liked about your speech was the ease which we could follow your speech. You started with those questions and then you came to your elections. You told us about your presidentship. You told us about the challenges that you guys were facing. And then you told us about how you got out of that challenge by organizing the open house, by having that great panel discussion. And I would say that was quite dramatic, right? The apprehension word you used was accurate, very accurate. Someone who brought Toastmasters in Madagascar and doesn't have much members. Everybody here who have been in the leadership position could connect with that. So kudos to you. The third thing which I liked was your hand gestures, which were missing in the beginning, but eventually, as the speech followed, it improved with time. Your body seemed to be restricted, and then your hand gestures opened up. You started grabbing your head, you started moving your hands. So your hand gestures improved. It was quite impressive narration of storytelling. However, the area of improvement, which I personally think, um, I have to stop here. I cannot see the timer. I can see Toastmaster Salami's screen.
I think the timer skipped out because of
Okay,
power failure. So maybe
okay, I'll
somebody.
just continue.
Yeah, yeah, okay, no, it's okay. No, no, you can continue. You can finish. It's okay. No
Yeah,
problem.
I'll continue it. I'll continue. However, when we are talking about motivating others, so what's the most important part in motivating others is to connect them at a deeper level. So what you could have done was question at every paragraph, put a question at every paragraph about presidentship, about the challenges, about the solution. What do you think would have had happened? Something like that. Maybe how do you think the finances were covered? Just keep the audience engaged, because in order to motivate others, we have to connect at a deep, we have to develop that same understanding and the same level of vulnerability, because that helps in the call to action. People will connect and people will follow your call to action when they could connect with you, when they know you and them are at same level and they are similar to you. That's what I think could have improved. The second thing was humor. Toastmaster Karim Meghani, nobody is responsible for your absence of humor in your speech except for you, because the bar you have set for the humor is so high. I still remember you shouting in Beach Luxury Hotel in 1000 meeting of KTC, Karachi, 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 Karachi. So I miss that humor. Overall, a great speech, a strong starting, great ease of flow, improved hand gestures. Just add more questions to it and a pinch of humor, and this would take your speech to another level. Looking forward to listening more from you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Vase, for a wonderful and great detailed uh, evaluation given for the speech of Toastmaster Kareem Meghani. And now let's welcome our table topic evaluator to evaluate the speeches of our table topics, which are the most amazing segment. Uh, and it was the spontaneous segment. So let's welcome our Table topic evaluator, Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar. Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar, are you there?
Yes, connection. I can't hear you. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Am I audible?
Toastmaster Muhammad Asghar, you're audible.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Should I go ahead?
Yeah, please. Please.
He eventually dropped out. Yeah, he came back. TM Asghar, can you hear us?
I think he's
I think we
not
can
there.
move forward. Yeah. I think he's facing some challenges. Maybe the other role players can present, then we can come
Okay,
back to.
so can we call the role holders now? Okay, so for the role holders, I would like to call our counter, Muhammad Asif. Toastmaster Muhammad Asif, would you like to come on the stage and share the R counter report?
Please unmute yourself, Asif.
Thank you, TM Hamid. As today's counter, I am pleased to announce that there was wonderful speeches from the experienced Toastmasters. So I am pleased to announce that there was not I didn't find any unnecessary ahs, ums, or any other unnecessary filler words. So that's it from my side. Over to you.
Okay, that's so nice to know that you haven't find any R's and Ums. So it's mean that we are improving a lot. That's wonderful. It's a good sign. Okay, now let's welcome our grammarian, Toastmaster Umar Khayyam. Toastmaster Umar Khayyam, are you there? Unfortunately, he's not there. Okay, let's move on to our vote counter. Toastmaster Imran Rana, is he there?
I think vote counter was also DTM Tala. So
Telha is also not there.
yeah,
Okay, so
so
let's move on to, I think in the city there is it's raining cats and dog right now because I can listen the sound of the water pouring on my windows. So it's raining right now. So maybe that is the reason the power is fluctuating in most of the areas. Okay. Our listener, Toastmaster Alpha, yes, it's raining. Yes, it's raining cats and dogs there because I can see the listen even the sound. Okay. Anyway, so Toastmaster Alpha, the listener of today's meeting, Alpha Alpha Fahim, sorry, Alpha Fahim, are you there? Unfortunately, Arfa Fahim is not there as well. So
Mohammed
My
Asghar is
apologies
talking.
for
Yeah,
calling.
Mohammed Asghar is back. Toastmaster Asghar, are you there?
Yes, yes, because it's audible.
Okay. Okay.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are absolutely audible. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Before I go once again, I would like to evaluate. The first speaker was Babar Ali. Babar Ali talked about snakes. Uh, he enjoyed during the rain. And I'm sorry, the associated noise surrounding me. He talked about the things that he enjoyed. He especially mentioned pakoda and something which he got from his neighbor. It was quite relatable because we also made pakoda yesterday. But what we got from our neighbor was a stale, something with moldy, breads. And we really didn't enjoy that. So be careful when your neighbor gives you something during the rain. Overall, it was a very good speech. It was a mixed atmosphere. Uh, he talked consistently, systematically that he enjoyed, but then he mentioned the absence of electricity. I failed to understand whether he enjoyed yesterday or he is depressed because what happened to him yesterday. Our next speaker was Zishan Asif. Our own Mariam Aftab Kodwai. Unfortunately, I lost my connection. This is the second time as an evaluator. When I tried to evaluate him, I lost my connection. But what I heard from her is an energetic and confident voice. I think she apparently talked about the government and the public and wanted to support the public because she she was advising us to compliment the public what they are doing or what they did for their fellow citizens. Uh, she is a potential member of KTC. We once again request her to be a full-fledged member because now it is time to listen her 7 minutes long speech. The third speaker, guest Asif. Asif talked about the summer as torture or vacation. Asif talked about the summer and he told us that summer used to be good for him, and he mentioned the absence of trees rightly. He rightly mentioned the absence of trees in Karachi, and mentioned the apartments sprout up subsequently in the place of those trees. And he mentioned heat waves which happened in the city some 10 years ago. And surprisingly, he stopped as a speech abruptly while he was quite smoothly presenting his ideas rather systematically and with a very good use of English language. And he was very much calm while speaking. He should have spoken till the end of his, the 2.5 minutes duration. Uh, but I would like to welcome him as a guest. I would like to welcome him to visit us more frequently and probably be a member of the Khalaf. The next speaker was Azim. Azim was also a guest and he talked about the monsoon. He said he enjoyed the rain and he mentioned the water in the street. He said he preferred to stay at home. Uh, Toastmaster, I think table topic master abruptly intervened him and finished unfortunately, his good speech. He should not be in a hurry and should have taken his time like the previous speaker, Asif. The next speaker was Asif, but this time he was Asif Malik. Asif Malik talked about globalization, environment, changes that affecting Pakistan, and he agreed. And he mentioned the Pakistan is a small polluter, but being affected disproportionately because of the global warming. He mentioned various disasters in the past happened with Pakistan, and he even specifically mentioned the Gilgit and Bonaire incident to prove his point. He talked about the vulnerable people who were living along the riversides. And there was a lot of material regarding the disaster. It could have put them systematically. The material were there, but they were not systematic. And I think a few a few meetings and a couple of speeches will further improve as ideas to put systematically. Undoubtedly, he had a very good material about disaster. He seemed to me an expert of disaster, but unfortunately, he was not able to put the ideas systematically. He collected all related things in a one go, and he was seems to be in a rush. I kindly invite him to be a member of this club so that this club will train him as a will train him a speaker, and I'm sure with an enormous knowledge at his disposal, he can talk very systematically, fluently, and persuasively. These are the speakers that we had today. Thank you very much, Journal Evaluator. Over to you.
Thank you so much, our diligent and the most efficient and eloquent speaker, Mohammed Azhar, Toastmaster Mohammed Azhar, for giving the insight about the topic. Indeed valuable for all the people who are taking it. So today's meeting, I would like, since yesterday, and because KTC is a hybrid club, and it was really a wise decision, I must say, to hold today's meeting fully online. Am I audible, everyone? Hello?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, okay, thank you. And I must say that everything went so smooth, despite of few of the members who couldn't join us because of the power shortage. And this is what the gift of Karachi. We are Karachiites. We are so daring. We are so courageous. We know how to handle all these situations since our birth. We are facing load shedding. We are facing all that thing. But the best thing is that the rain is there, and we must say thanks to Allah Subhanahu wa Taala for the blessing. It's again a blessing, but sometimes it's become a kind of a testing part for us, and some of the members could not join us just because of the power shortage. Anyways, congratulations to everyone for making it yet another successful meeting. I must say that from the speeches, the marvelous speeches, all the speakers spoke really well, and I must say the table topic speakers spoke really well, and they showed great interest in it, and they all were, super active, enthusiastic, and the evaluators, evaluated really well, and it was yet again a learning session and the learning meeting for all those who are watching us and for all those who will watch us later on. Remember, Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi once said, raise your words, not your voice. Raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Every cloud has a silver lining. So today, ours was the learning, growth, and smile we shared. So keep growing, keep learning, and keep smiling. This is all from my side. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Kareem Meghani.
Thank you, TM Sila Hamid, and you fantastically close your remarks with you because it summarized everything. I will say that today we all are desperate. I can feel that, people are sad, people are upset, but still we are in a meeting, which is a Toastmaster meeting, virtually sitting here and talking about it. And I think it gave some kind of a relief to each of us. That was fantastic. And even I am not in Karachi, but I can see that my family is there. We feel the pain. It's our city. And as a closing remark, I wanted to say something which I read recently, that as cloud pass, the sky clears. As heart fades, cool breeze arrive. And as surprise come and go, they leave us with lessons. Tonight's meeting was a reminder that challenges may come in many forms, but with preparation, positivity, and teamwork, we can always turn storms into rainbows.
That's
So
so
let's
true.
look at that rainbow. Let's be positive about it, and we will see this city grow. I wish that I can see Hawke's Bay like the background of TM Asif Malik. Our sea looks like this, so beautiful. And I can imagine one day we will see this city prosper.
Inshallah.
So I think is there any executive committee member is sitting there today?
I am the VP membership. Okay.
Okay.
Can
Okay,
I
then you
add
can, so
something?
over to you, then you can close it up, please.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much to everyone. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Kareem Meghani. It was really wonderful to have you as the Toastmaster of the day and the guest and everyone. I'm so delighted. Even then, I want to quote one shade of Faiz Ahmed Faiz. Are you all aware of Urdu language? So may I see the hands, raise hands? Okay. तो फैज अहमद फैज का मैं एक शेर आपको सुनाना चाहूंगी जो मुझे अभी बहुत याद आ रहा है। सबा ने दी है रोज ने जिंदा पे आके दस्तक, सबा ने दी है रोज ने जिंदा पे आके दस्तक, सहर करीब है दिल से कहो ना घबराए, सहर करीब है। The story is not end. This is not the end of the world. No problem. If the rain is there, if the situation is worse, no problem. Hopelessness is not at all allowed in our religion also. So never be hopeless. Be hopeful that good days will be there. And एक और शेर है, अगर आप लोगों को बुरा ना लगे। वो ऐसे है कि मैं जरूर आऊंगा एक अहद हसी की सूरत, मैं जरूर आऊंगा एक अहद हसी की सूरत, दुख में डूबे हुए दिन रात गुजर जाएंगे। ये हबीब जालिब का शेर है, रेवोल्यूशनरी पोएट है वो। So with that, let me call upon on the stage are some guests. So how did you find out this meeting? May I have a word with Bilal Javed first? Yes, Bilal Javed. Can I have a word with you, please? Bilal Javed. Okay, he's not there. Asif Sinan. How did you find the meeting, Asif? As a closing remark, I want to have your words about it.
Yes.
Can you please turn on your camera as well?
Oh, sure. I mean, there's raining and light is not here. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can you speak little bit hard? Yeah,
Okay.
please.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, absolutely, we can.
Okay. It is a great, great, great feelings, and I'm glad to be here. And to be honest, I was not expecting to be a participant today, and I was just want to observe. But in the early stage, I didn't know what is happening here. But as time goes on, I understood that there is some like uh, what do you call it? There's some arrangement or some pattern plans, and I really learned something how to like the gentleman Kareem Meghani Sahib, and man, the classes, the first person, I'm not so, and the lady, all of them were great, and I just pick little bit from everyone, and it is a great experience. I'm looking forward for the in-person for the next sessions.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So nice of you. Now I would like to ask Bilal Javed. Bilal Javed, are you there? Okay, who is Samsung SM? Messi, who's this? Azim, Azim, would you like to say something about the meeting, please?
Thank you, ma'am. Yes, definitely. So, mm, it's so knowledgeable for me when I am joining. So I'm so shy and confused what I am talking about that. But day by day, I attend your session, so I have gained confidence, and I also I'm talking about to also for me why I will not talk for there, because in the Karachi there is no any क्या कहते हैं, any any session and क्या कहते हैं, background when we are talking about yourself. So definitely it is very good for me, and uh, I will increase my vocabulary. So then we are talking about, so we are using for Urdu jumlas. So definitely, inshallah, in next session I will skip it up and do it more confidence.
Oh, thank you so much, Azim. Great to know about it. See, as I'm a trainer as well, being an educationist, I would like to give you a tips. See, if you want to speak, you need to, the best therapy is to speak. And Toastmaster is a platform, KTC is a platform where we invite you to come and speak. The more you speak, the more you learn. So that is the simple philosophy with the learned people, with the seasoned Toastmaster. They will support you, they will guide you, they will encourage you, and that is how I was. I'm here, and my mentors taught me, and you will feel like so much inspired by all those, because they are truly inspirational figures. When you join, when you come in person, and physical meetings are most important, important part, because in person, when you come and you just beat and come out of your comfort zone and face the challenges, so that is the most challenging part when you come and face it. So the more you come, the more you learn, inshallah, for sure. Okay, so that is a wonderful thing. And Toastmaster Latif, are you there? I would like you to add um, some I mean value or something in the meeting, because you haven't spoke.
Thank you, Toastmaster Silla. Actually, I just joined during the evaluation, and in fact, the only evaluation I heard was the Toastmaster Vase and the table topic. Amazing meeting, and thank you very much for keeping it all engaged in the absence of the big guns not available due to the weather. But good luck and all the best. All the best wishes.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. See, you all are the inspiration. You are the guiding torches our seniors, our mentors are the guiding torches for the junior ones. And this is what I've learned. This is what I have gained up till now. And a few of the members could not join because of the power shortage. And Toastmaster Vase, are you there? Toastmaster Bilal Javed. Bilal, did you speak? Bilal, are you there? Okay, Bilal couldn't speak as well. Toastmaster Hiba, would you like to add something in the meeting today? Yes, Toastmaster Hiba. Would you like to say something, some positive things
Sorry.
about the
Okay,
weather, yes.
Yes, overall it was a pretty good meeting, and I guess we could We could have had a few more prepared speakers, but I guess everyone's busy in their respective lives. So other than that, everything was pretty good. And that's about it, I guess. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. So, Toastmaster Kareem Meghani, how are you feeling after a long gap? You have joined KTC, and how are you feeling now?
No, I'm really glad to be back. It's always been
That's
a
great.
pleasure. I was, in last 1 year, I was really busy with Madagascar. So just to tell you that, I'm the area director now here with Madagascar with 5 clubs. So that district responsibilities really is keeping me busy. And it's not easy to run clubs when you are in the executives. You have different tasks. When you are a
So
member,
true.
you have a different motivation. But
Yes,
that's
so true.
that's something which I am trying to explain to Toastmaster, that remember that you are still a Toastmaster, attend meetings, deliver your projects, complete your pathways. Even you are at leadership level, definitely it brings a lot of pressure. But eventually that you are learning. Even as any position you are learning. Every day you are learning something new. So today, in fact, attending this meeting, I learned that the how we able to manage it, still keep the motivation of the whole group to stay with us. Everybody being connected, we are trying to please each other, and we are supportive to each other.
Yes,
Lovely speech of
absolutely.
DTM Faruqi also. It's always a pleasure to listen to them, to the senior and the other speaker also. So I'm making a commitment. Probably not every Wednesday, but I will try my best to at least every alternate Wednesday I can join you guys.
Okay, that's wonderful. What about Toastmaster Lateef? I would like to come back to you once again for the new ones, for the guests who are there in the meeting, especially guest Asif Sinan is there, Azim is there, and our new Toastmaster Asif is there. So, what would you say? What is is there any shortcut? Is there any medicine? To be pro, to become confident over a night? I mean, and how to make yourself motivated if it is not, if there is no, so how to keep yourself intact, consistent, how to, what is the mystery? What is the, logic, and what is the remedy, if you like to share with the people who are there in the meeting?
Thank you, Toastmaster Stella. If I have to say, to know what the newcomers, the only thing which Toastmaster is so unbelievably better than many platforms, that uh, it gives you the position, or it gives you to a place where you can make hundreds and thousands of mistakes and still learn the best way. We will be there to motivate each and one of you. Even though if you make a mistake, this is this is the only platform which makes you prepare for the real world. So I mean, there is no harm practicing, delivering speeches, sharing your thoughts, making mistakes. But by the time when you go to the real world, speaking in unfamiliar audience, in front of the unfamiliar audience, you'll be the best version of yourself. So yes, if you looked for your new you, you have to be in Toastmasters. Thank you.
No,
Over to you again.
that's so wonderful. If you want to see new you, so you have to be the part of the Toastmaster. This is not a paid promotion. We are doing it, and we are doing an unpaid job, I must say. When you join Toastmaster, this is an absolutely correct thing from our world champion. He is a champion, and he's Toastmaster Lateef is from Kuwait. He's a dedicated Toastmaster. He is the proud of KTC as well, and we all are proud of you. So this is what a great message from Toastmaster Latif. If you guys are interested in Urdu poetry, so I would like to share one more that is, most touchy, and it can, relate with the situation as well, because people are so sad, and they feel like they're so hopeless. So would you like to listen? Only Azim is like to listen. It is in Urdu, so would you like to listen? Okay. So it is again by Habib Jalib. He is a revolutionary poet of Pakistan. He says that "ऐ शाम गम बता कि सहर कितनी दूर है, ऐ शाम गम बता कि सहर कितनी दूर है, आंसू नहीं जहां वो नगर कितनी दूर है, आंसू नहीं जहां वो नगर कितनी दूर है, कोई पुकारता है तुझे कब से है खुदा, कोई पुकारता है तुझे कब से है खुदा, कहते हैं तू है पास मगर कितनी दूर है." This is what truly close to my heart, the poetry by Habib Jalib. And he is not at all hopeless. If you read the poetry is just a spontaneous flow of emotion. When you can express yourself, you can express yourself with the writing, your speech, your poetry. All these are the medium of speeches. So I must say, when I joined Toastmasters, I was none other than Toastmaster. My story is none other than Toastmaster DTM Irfan Faruqi. I can easily relate it with, because I was hesitant and unconfident person in my childhood. Then I transformed slowly, gradually, because of the society norms and ethics. Do this, don't do this, and we have to. That makes us puzzled. So, how many of you were puzzled in their childhood? How about Asif and Azim and Asif Sinan, Hiba? Who was hesitant just like DTM Irfan? Anybody was hesitant just like DTM Irfan?
Hesitant in what exactly?
Like we were unconfident. Were we in our childhood?
Not exactly. I was confident this time.
Okay, that's great. Okay,
Yes,
so
I was so much, and I'm still in some area. I still feel
okay.
uncomfortable because in my childhood, I'm not used to talk so much, and I was a very shy person. I'm still a very shy person, and just because I'm into a different field now, and my interaction more and more with the different person in the crowd, so I need more and more support now. And
Inshallah, inshallah.
I can feel that this is the right place for me, and I
For
will
sure.
definitely learn.
Okay, that's wonderful. So great to know about you all, and so let's wind up our meeting. And I hope you all enjoyed it, and it was a fruitful, lesson-based, and learning experience for all of us. And I would like to say thank you to all the esteemed guests and esteemed Toastmasters, Toastmaster Kareem Meghani. I would like to say thanks to you, Toastmaster Hiba, Toastmaster Latif, Guest Azim, and Toastmaster Asif Malik and Toastmaster Asif Sinan. Thank you so much for having the time with us, for expressing your views, expressing yourself. And I'm so much delighted as well. With that, I would like to wish that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of us and keep us all safe and keep us all away from any evil eyes. Ameen, summa ameen. Thank you so much. Stay always blessed, everyone. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.